Well, in less than an hour, the sun will set over the inland northwest. This is the time of year we lose the most daylight. New at 6, meteorologist Matt Gray shows us how our day-to-day experience with the weather is impacted by this change.
Thank you, Kirsten. 3 minutes and 24 seconds, or about 2.5 times the length of this segment here. That's how much daylight we're losing every single day right now in the inland northwest. I'm sure you've been noticing it. This is the biggest daily loss we see each year from September 16th to October 4th. And that means that by the end of the month, just 10 days from now, the day will be 35 minutes shorter. Overall, the day length at the end of September is 2 hours shorter than at the beginning. On this road to the winter darkness, we begin to see more changes in our day-to-day weather because of less light when you head to work on a spring or summer morning. Do you ever really feel the low temperature for the day? The answer is no, because that usually happens around sunrise. And since sunrise is before 6:30 from late March until this past Monday, a lot of us are waking up after the coolest part of the day. Not only does it get colder in fall and winter, but you're more likely to experience that cold as the sunrise creeps closer and closer, goodness, to the commute time, as you see on your screen. Plus, there's daylight saving issues. At the same time, planning your afternoon is a little bit different as well, and not just because the sun sets earlier. You see, in the summer with 15-hour days, you'll hit your high temperature a lot later in the day, say 6 or 7, but nowadays it's more like 4 or 5, and pretty soon, well, it's going to be closer to 2 or 3. And it's not just about when we reach that high, but also for how long. As you see on your screen, a day in the 80s in September, it just hits different than one in the spring or summer. It's not as warm for as many hours, even if it is warm at the high temperature for even an hour at this point in the season. So we describe every day by the low and high temperature here on this program, but they are not always of equal importance to your plans for the day. And this time of year, we start to lean towards the low being the more important one.
All right. Thank you, Matt.